everyone, 30-6 here, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Last episode, we did some battles, and I did some things to set up for this episode before I forgot. I believe last episode was the Battle of Vladivostok, and of course the special episode, which I hope you all enjoyed. So, just to show you guys what I did, I just moved some fleets around to different places and started setting them to where they're going to be. I did commission, finally, that we have space, the New York class. There will be 6 ships: New York, Wisconsin, Michigan, Washington, Ohio, and California. So we'll have a few ships that will need to be named, but we'll worry about that in a minute. And also, before I forget, we need a new Monterey, who was a, what? Halsey class, right? No. There's a class with an odd number. Excuse me for a moment. Alright. Halsey class. Just gonna build a new one. Just one. Monterey. Where'd you go? Status? Monterey. Yep, there we go. Send you to Boston. Rebuild it. So, the John Paul Jones class is almost ready to be deployed, which is a good thing, believe me. We've needed these kind of raiding destroyers. So I'll probably have to recall the Langleys as soon as I can get them back into port, but quite frankly, we have bigger fish to fry. Let's see. Yes, okay. So, we're going to get back into it. So I have just kind of shifted some of the fleets around. We're going to move a fleet. We're going to finally take out Sulawesi, move them off the map, and then we're going to send that fleet to handle Australia. That shouldn't be too difficult. New Zealand isn't a part of them, right? No, they're a part of Britain. And then we're going to have a fleet from over here. So one of the fleets is heading immediately to deal with Argentina. Not sure why they're going around halfway across the world, so let me fix that. What is your destination? Okay, no. I'm going to send you guys this way. Just send them across the Pacific. Alright. So we're going to make sure that the Soviets don't get a foothold here, and we're going to begin the invasion of Northeast China. We're going to take that, and then see if we can maybe snag Central China. Or at least Tibet in the peace deal, at least these two. And then we're going to move immediately to fully anti-Soviet operations. I do have this fleet here, the Maryland, North Dakota, and her fleet I'm sending them north to help out in the Netherlands, and then we're going to go into the Baltic and the Arctic, so I need to be able to have fleets to send up here to deal with the Soviets there. The 2 Black Sea fleets, just kind of looking ahead, once they're done here, we're going to send them off simultaneously. So want to go against, we'll see what I think Romania needs a lot more tonnage. So we'll focus instead on the next one, and we'll just keep jumping port to port till we have the Black Sea under our control, or at least sharing it with Italy. Hopefully the army takes advantage of that, takes Moldova and Hungary at minimum. I do want to get Ukraine and southern Russia, which would be just north of the Caucasus. So, that's the plan. As for the Baltic, I want to focus on northern Norway, eastern Sweden, and Finland. Then, assuming the war is still going and they're not quite surrendering, we're going to move the fleet to take on, we're going to at least move a fleet into the Baltic. With those fleets, if we can, we'll start hitting Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. And then we need to make sure that Mexico, so one fleet's going to go handle Mexico. We're going to send them off simultaneously. This fleet is starting this, so we'll get that sorted out soon enough. And, of course, the Langley class, everyone that we can muster up from this fleet, is heading immediately to assist in the Netherlands. We also have a submarine group moving down here to Gibraltar to kind of stop the Soviets' deadlock here, because they've effectively locked us out of the Mediterranean. So, let's move into 1937. We're quickly approaching 40 episodes. This might actually be the 40th episode, which is ridiculous. But, of course, we have a lot of ships we need to repair after the last couple battles. You know, Battle of the Adriatic, the Massacre off Thailand, Battle of Vladivostok. I will say, by the time you guys watch this episode, the episode right after the fourth Battle of the Thailand coast, where Vermont does her thing, and we have that really hour-long naval battle, I struggled to figure out a good name for that episode. I eventually landed on Glory and Duty. Because immediately, as much as we would love to bask in the glory of sending effectively an entire Soviet fleet to the bottom, we still have a job to do, so we don't really have time to revel in the glory. And I don't think I really mentioned that in a special episode, which I probably should have done, but again, they're still kind of testing things. So, also by the time you guys are watching this, hopefully, I will have made a decision on when I want to roughly start the Japan campaign. Okay. What's the dog keep getting upset about? Okay, looks like we've cornered a small task force, the Sviataya Natalia Sviatoslav class heavy cruiser. I think we fought these before, and a destroyer Vladimir Mikhail class. So we've got heavy cruiser Syracuse leading a small coterie of other cruisers. All of them are light cruisers of the Langley class. So we're going to go fight this. And the reason I want to get a rough start date for the Japan campaign is because starting on the 13th of January, I'm going to be back at school, so I don't know how much time I'm going to have to sit down and record episodes. So hopefully, I can put a couple of episodes out here and there, and maybe get some form of group working. Alright, so we're going to leave the Syracuse in our own division. We'll form the cruisers into one big group. Now, what class are you? You're the 8-inch class. So I want to say you're Los Angeles, but I'm not 100% sure. But you do have comparable guns at least. You guys have radar? You don't. Do you? You must have radar. You do. Alright, we need to solve that. So next time we go into refit and we can get the ships back in port, the Langleys definitely need one, the new Mark V 5-inch guns, and the and radar. Radar would be helpful. So if you guys would do me a favor, target her. Torpedoes off for now. And then Syracuse, whenever you have a moment. Don't shoot the destroyer, shoot the heavy cruiser. It's your job. Come on. You're not in range yet? Guess you're not in range. She does have bigger guns than we do, and immediately we're getting torped. Freaking Flint out here drifting. Alright. And whole division target the destroyer. Thank you. Alright. immediately removed from the earth. Thank you, Cheyenne. Alright, back to it. I'm going to send the light cruisers in. Not sure why my cord is... Jesus, what was that? Oh, that was the dog. Also, whatever class this is, we definitely need to speed it up. You also get into range, please. Alright, are you running? Because you look like you're running. You are. You're not that fast, though, so we can catch you pretty easily. In fact, charge straight at him. Oh, the energy guns are in range. Just gotta wait. We gotta figure out the range real quick. Alright, Flint. Oh, right! The heavy cruisers have torpedoes. Cheyenne taking a torp. Yeah, Cheyenne and Dayton took one. Ow! Smoke up, please. Fire everything you got at him. I don't even care if it's a machine gun or a 20mm Orlican that you guys somehow kept on the ship. Just do it. Let's see the Syracuse firing. Should have all 8 guns. Alright. She's floating and is being torn apart by a bunch of light cruisers. And I don't think she's long for this world. What's your armor scheme? Glass cannon. Thank you to the... Really? Couldn't see it. Alright, we'll just give it to the highest damage output. Flint. I have 2 kill sheets now, by the way. I have to search through them in order to figure out who's got what. Alright. Very good. We're not gonna take the risk, just in case some funky stuff happens. Alright. I don't know. Buffalo, you'll get the kill. Or, never mind, I'll give it to Milwaukee. She just got hit, so... She took the damage, so she'll get the kill. Alright. Nice. Not losing as many transports as we were, which is nice. Chile, I'm a bit busy at the moment. Uh-huh. Oh, no you don't. Oh, ho, ho, ho. No you don't. That's not how this works, buddy. Alright. We just took the Soviet Far East, which is good. So now, immediately, invade Mexico. Alright, nice. Vladivostok, 222,000 tons. So we are going to keep these submarines over here. We should... Yeah, we are raiding them over here, theoretically. Have a lot of submarine missions to get through. So let's just... Alright, 20 through 23 against a heavy cruiser. And we did damage, not what I was looking for. Alright, 63 through 66 against the submarines. No kills. More submarine. Woo! 26 through 29 against some destroyers. Okay. What submarine doesn't have a kill out of that group? I see 29. I see 26. We'll give it to 27. Alright. Jesus, there's more. Okay. 17, 18, 19, and 2. Please sink that battleship. That would be so funny. Nope. What else do we have submarine battles? Yes, that's useful. Alright, what's this task force mission? Oh, God. No. Well, hold on. I'll come back to you. We'll do this cruiser battle real quick, and then I'll think about doing that task force battle. The reason I'm apprehensive of doing it is just because it's a lot of ships. It's a lot of ships. Princeton, let me find you on the kill sheet here, if you're on here. Probably paying attention to the battle, shouldn't I? Alright, be ready. Turn in. Charge them head on, so if they're forced to launch their torps, we can dodge them if they do that. Alright, let's take a look at this cruiser. Oh, you're an older cruiser design. Go, 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 go. You, sir, are an older cruiser. What's your armor? They have armor. However, we have a much more modern light cruiser than they do. Let me smoke up. And put your torpedoes on save. I don't want you... never mind. Actually, here. Vroom. She might be faster, but we are doing more damage. She's only got single 6-inch guns, and she's only got... I think she's only got one aft. Well, I can't tell because the entire ship's on fire, but, you know, burning. Gotta love the 1.6-inch guns. They might not do a lot of damage, but they do enough to make it a problem. That is for sure. Thank you. Excellent job, Princeton. Complete victory. Excellent. That's also your first. Excellent. Alright. Let me think about this. Alright, let's analyze this real quick. Before we do anything rash, 14.4, 14.4, 14.4. I think we fought this battlecruiser before. Or the same class. There are significantly smaller ships. They're slower. Have worse armor quality. They have radar. Our ships have radar. The destroyers are what bothers me. But LA class. I need to take a look at something. If the LA class has radar, that gives us a better accuracy buff at just about any range. They don't. Let's view the design real quick. I need to know. If they don't, it's fine. We'll try to run it. I just want to know what I'm dealing with. Yes. All right. You guys are Los Angeles. Very good. You definitely need a refit though. That's for sure. That saves us weight with the guns. Plus, we just got Mark 510s, so. Once it loads. Stereo 4, but they do have sonar. We're gonna fight it. We got the gun advantage, that's for sure. Oh, that was a perfect toss. They're brand new ships. They're effectively brand new ships, right? Also, are we now? Do we have enough tonnage? Almost. We have ships coming. You guys are controlling that. Good. We have ships on the way, I believe. Yes, we have ships on the way. Alright, so it can't really start, but hopefully. Convoy? What's this? Okay, we might have to fight this just for the meme. But is it Omaha? No. We're gonna do the task force. And then your battle cruiser. Move down here. Chase it. If you can hit it, hit it. We're supposed to be getting a bunch of... Aha! Okay. Nope. I was like, don't we just have a bunch of submarines sitting here? We do. Block. They try to get out of the Baltic. I want to make sure that they got to go through a submarine nest. You guys are raiding up here, so I don't want to move you all. Alright. Let's do it. Because I think we can win this. So what is this? The Battle of the Battle of the English Channel. Alright, so we have Colorado, who's a Massachusetts class. Iowa, Massachusetts class. And Alright, we have 3 Massachusetts class. Right, they only have 15-inch armor. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do it. We're gonna run the battle. I need to make a sheet. Okay. We're certainly getting more big battles than we were against many of our other opponents. That's for sure. What is up with the dog today? Okay, I know the answer. We have the windows open because it's a nice day out, but still. Alright. So we might not have the numbers advantage, but we do have the tech advantage. So, we're going to use that to our advantage. We're going to put the Columbia, Kearsarge, and Kansas City in a division there. We're going to leave a heavy cruiser group separate. Going back to old school tactics. So, alright, let me get this set up. Alright, that's the original dash shield sank. That's the dash shield 2. Alright. Now, let's gingerly move the fleet forward. The ugly Mark III 16s. God, I hate these turrets. Alright, so we've spotted the Voronezh, the Smolnensk, and the Apostle Pietor. Pietor. Translated, it's Apostle Peter. Is in the New Testament. So let's, before I do anything... Okay. Yeah, this is what I thought. So this is why I was a little bit... Yeah, these are the old battleships. I think this is their Dreadnought 3 hull. And then, yeah, these are old ships. So they don't have a modern fleet. Alright. Tell you what, begin your turn. Heavy cruiser group, so actually no, destroyers. Follow this fleet. St. Augustine, cross. Turn a little bit more. Okay, slow down please. We need to get all the accuracy bonuses we can. Alright, so Colorado. Favor, target the Voronezh. No. Stop. Iowa. Smolensk. You. Massachusetts, do me a favor. Target the Apostle Peter. Please. Thank you. Once these guys find the range, it's going to be ridiculous. Alright, so we found their cruisers. St. Augustine, and okay, there's their destroyer spam. So target the Rion, and then fire your secondaries into the destroyers if you can, and try to draw their escorts away. We're going to do the same thing that we did in some of the other battles. We're going to draw their escorts away. Alright. Okay, Colorado, who are you shooting at? Are you shooting at a destroyer? Target the Voronezh. You're shooting at the battleship. You're shooting at the battleship. You all can fire whoever you want. Kearsarge, do me a favor, sweetheart. Target the Europa. And you fire into the... I don't know, fire into... Fire that, and then... No! Stay the course. Trust the process. Alright. Looks like we draw them away. It's what we want, sure, but it doesn't make it any better. So we're going to start our turn away. Okay. Silny. Alright, now I want to be able to pick targets. So good. St. Augustine. Right, so now we need to be methodical about this. St. Augustine? There. Shoot the Avrottoil. Secondaries on the Fidionci. Ranger? Target the Kainas Vladimir. Secondaries shoot the Standard. Fort Lauderdale, your guns target the heavy cruiser Slavrussi. Green Bay, I have an odd job for you. Target the Veshlav with your secondaries and the Zante with your mains. I'm not going to pull the destroyers away yet. I'm going to wait for a little bit more separation from the battleships. Once that happens, then we'll send the destroyers in. So now we're going to start Vieslud. Thank you. Someone tell me who did that? Please, I want to be able to give your medals accordingly, but I can't do that if you all keep killing things. I appreciate Vieslav. What did you think? Good God. Oh, Kansas City. Alright, just detonating it. Alright. So, Kansas City, actually. So now you all support with shorter range fire for now. Don't do anything stupid, but just kind of keep their support up. We're going to go back over here. Alright. Plan is working. Somebody just got a massive hit on a big ship, and I couldn't tell who it was. F. Troyo? Jesus. Alright. Now I gotta make sure the Green Bay doesn't get hit. And while I'm here, might as well. Hello? You take an 8-inch gun, it's not good for your health. Alright, so we're going to turn. Turn. Fidancy, alright. It's fine. Alright, so Fidancy. Good. Good, this is what we need to see. Alright. So now everybody back in formation. So, Fort Lauderdale. Standard. Green Bay. Main guns on the Lieutenant Pushin. And all of your secondaries on the Kainas Vladimir. just fire into this mess. They're around there somewhere. Again, just kind of trusting the battle fleet to handle their business. A little bit more micromanaging. Alright, now I might... Yeah. You guys are going to go on a run against their heavy cruisers. Green Bay, how are you doing? Did you just take one big torp or something? No, not really. Alright, would you guys sink her, please? Please, for God's sake. Nice. Simultaneous, even. Ines Vladimir goes to Green Bay. And the Standard goes to Ranger. Very nice. Alright, St. Augustine, I'm changing your guns. Slavarossi. Ranger, fire in that general direction with your secondaries on whatever that destroyer is. Where was it? The Steny. Fort Lauderdale, you may focus on the destroyers. And then Green Bay, shoot at the Zante secondaries on the Stetani. Alright, let's get back up to the front of the formation. There you go. Los Angeles class is... I'm assuming these guys are... No, these guys aren't Los Angeles. Los Angeles have 10-inch guns. But they might be. I can't remember what class these guys are. I'll take a look. But, we've had them in other battles, and they've proven to be quite the workhorse. I know I say that a lot about a lot of ships, but it's really true. Alright, we're doing damage. You guys are going pretty well. Destroyers, you guys begun your turn. You have. So steer far away from the battleships as you can, given the circumstances. And St. Augustine, continue on your present course with a slight deviation. Secondaries towards the Condor, please. Ranger, fire into that group, I guess. Fort Lauderdale, you're doing whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Green Bay's got some rudder damage. Not ideal, but we'll make it work. There we go. Big hit from the Ranger on the destroyers. Thank you. "16-inch guns are doing damage to their battleships. Just kind of keep firing into that group. You're bound to hit something in that mess. Ranger, you're firing into that group. Fort Lauderdale, you're firing into that group. Green Bay, you're firing into that group. Some pretty damaged compartments you're going to have to go repair. The destroyers have been spotted. Maybe. Smoke up. Turn your guns and your torpedoes off. I want full silent running. You guys are going to go right past the battleships and straight for the heavy cruisers. battle fleet will take care of itself. We got the Voronezh! Iowa! So that means I need to micromanage what I was shooting at. Is anybody targeting the Apostle? That ship hasn't been damaged. Shoot her. She hasn't been damaged. Alright. Back to the destruction of their cruisers. Fort Lauderdale, do me a favor, target the Zante. Green Bay, shoot at the Rion. Secondaries, the Statani. Doing plenty of damage, guys. Come on, keep this up. I don't know what it is about the Soviets just having a really old fleet. It's like, okay, I know we're doing a no-scrap campaign, but at least we're modernizing them. And they're not the main battle line. This is their main battle line, guys. Our main battle line is the most modern classes. And we don't even put the Idahos on the front line anymore unless it's an emergency or we need them to focus on an objective or provide guns for a naval invasion. We barely keep them on the front line anymore. The same thing with the Charlestons. Like, it's just not worth it. Are you gonna sink or are you gonna catch on fire? Alright, Fort Lauderdale. Smolensk. Courtesy of the Colorado. One battleship and one battlecruiser left to go. I'm gonna slow these guys down just a wee bit. Let them build up some cruise speed accuracy. But somebody, please sink the Slavarossi. Check on the battle fleet. How are we doing? I feel more comfortable turning you all in now. Okay. Massachusetts, you're firing at your target. Kansas City. Slavarossi, thank God! Alright, St. Augustine, you have a new target. Heavy cruiser Knyaz Potemkin Tarvichesky. Yes. Tvarichesky. Forgot the R there. Big hits from Massachusetts over there. Nope. Continue on your course. You're fine. I mean, worst case scenario, we can use armor piercing. It's not that big a deal. Alright. You guys got your own targets. Green Bay, what are you shooting at? Sink that thing, please. Massive hit from the Colorado over there. I just saw that damage counter go up. Bum, ba, dum, bum. More big hits over there. Massachusetts getting some damage in. I mean, damage lead is probably going to be the St. Augustine or one of the cruisers, but I do not mind. Oh, the destroyers have completed their stealth incursion. Target the Europa. And here's where we're going to do a little bit of funkiness. Aha! We got the battle cruiser. Goes to the Iowa. Alright. You guys all shooting at the same target now? You are. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to let the destroyers cross this way, and we're going to fire torpedoes into the heavy cruiser group. So I'm going to micromanage the destroyers for now. Got a minute left before we can get smoke. More like 2 minutes, but still. Plenty of 5-inch guns. Not worried about hitting gunshots. I'm worried about hitting torpedoes. So the D-long is just gonna have to. Nah, that's a bad spot to get hit. Physics engine a little wonky there. Alright. Alright, so let's micromanage a little bit here. DeLong. Torpedoes. On Europa, please. Save. You get a good angle, you fire. "49 seconds to smoke." "30 seconds." Alright, Dash Shield takes the lead now. Iowa with a hat trick. And you all need to retreat effective immediately. St. Augustine with an ace in a day. Alright. You guys would turn around, please. I'm gonna pull the heavy cruisers off. And I'm gonna send you guys in to do your thing. I'm not concerned about the battle fleet right now. Hold on a second. Alright. Lucia finally goes down. Bay. I think we can speed this battle up a little bit, don't you think? Where are you in the battle line? Fort Lauderdale, hi. Shoot that. Big hits. Please, big hits. There we go. And down goes another Russian fleet. Destroying Soviet fleets is fun. It's seal clubbing at this point. Bayan. St. Augustine's going for a massive kill streak here, but okay, St. Augustine, I'm actually going to change the target. Isaac Victoria. Green Bay, how you doing, sweetheart? You're doing alright. Oh, Jesus. Are you guys in range yet? Not quite, but you're getting there. And full speed, please. Thank you. No, St. Augustine. No, you're still focusing on the Isaac, okay. Ranger, shoot at the Europa, please. Alright, they're closing. We just need to sink these ships, please. I don't care if it's done with high explosive or armor piercing. I do not care. Still beating up. Oh, Fort Lauderdale's got 10s. Yeah, you've got big guns. Same thing with you, Green Bay. Hey, do me a favor. Hit the Isaac Victoria. I'm sorry, did a battleship just get a hit on somebody? The Condor, oh god. St. Augustine just out here casually dropping a huge kill streak. Okay, target the Satani. Ranger, Rion, Fort Lauderdale, and Green Bay. Please target that. Just kill it. Just kill it, please. Europa sinks to extensive fire. Thank you. Somebody, I presume? I'll give it to Fort Lauderdale, I guess. Actually, no. Target the Condor. Oh, more cruisers are joining in. Here comes Columbia, leading her cruiser group in. Another ship's about to go down. Yes, the Titani goes down. Fort Lauderdale second. Bum, 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 bum. Oh! Who was that? Colorado. Iowa. Okay. Just sinking a 3-point shot from God knows where. Alright. That's fine. Almost unbullying Soviet fleets. Come on. Sink them. Somebody. Please. Who just bullied that destroyer? Finally. Green Bay. Thank God. Rion surrenders to high casualties. I just heard battleship guns fire. Hold on a second. Kearsarge forces the surrender. Alright. And now we just wait for the Zante to sink, which shouldn't be long. Especially if the battle fleet has it their way. Zante sinks to Fort Lauderdale. Gets a hat trick. Alrighty. 22 ships sent to the bottom of the English Channel. 40,000 victory points. 4 capital ships removed from the Soviet roster. Very good. St. Augustine gets damage lead. Main gun accuracy goes to Massachusetts. secondary gun accuracy goes to St. Augustine. Torpedo accuracy, assuming we had a hit, goes to DeLong. Alright. Pretty good. 20-something ships. I think I said, what, 22? So let me see. 3. So that's 5. 10. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Huh? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forget it. Let's see. 4, 9, 15, 22. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hold on. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Okay, no, I counted right. Just me being a moron. I think we'll end the episode there. It's another hour episode. And, oops. Another big battle in the English Channel, forcing another Soviet fleet to the bottom. By the way, in case y'all are wondering, 3 of Iowa's 4 kills were capital ships. Yeah, I don't think the Soviets have much of a fleet left. In fact, we can check. They don't. They used to have 171 ships, I think. They used to have over 200 ships. We've just dropped their fleet by about half. And their naval prestige is dropping. Their economy is dropping. I'm surprised they're not in full revolt right now, but I don't know. China, on the other hand, their economy is completely slowed down, is now going backwards. Still don't understand how they're not revolt. Do we have enough tonnage over here? Oh, I see. The invasion spawned over there. Okay, nothing we can't fix. Just shift a couple of fleets. How much tonnage do you need? 583,000 tons. Yeah. This will be easy. Get these fleets over there. So, plan is, we'll take Northeast China and then try to secure either Tibet or Northern China to cut them off. And then we'll immediately put all of our focus on the Soviet Union, who does seem to be finally getting the message that we have ships in their territory. The good news is that they have to now crawl through a stranglehold here in order to get out of the Baltic, which is exactly what we want them to do. We want them to try and force their way through to engage our destroyers. Armor forging? Just, let's wait. Engines? Just advanced marine engines. Boo! Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So next episode, we're going to go on to the next turn. I feel like we're only doing a month an episode now. But we're going to move on to the next turn. We're going to begin the invasion of northeast Mexico. And we're going to begin, hopefully, truly the invasion of the Netherlands, as well as starting the true invasion of northeast China. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you in the next one.